And the final problem, number 6, simplify the polynomial below. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my calculator. And we're going to make this problem rather simple. Since this problem we're starting with is going to match one of these 4 answer choices here. One of these 4 answer choices is the simplified version of the original problem. Then if I plug this choice, the original problem, and each one of these choices one by one, I should find that one of these expressions down here, the graph, matching with my original problem, since they're the same thing. One is just simplified. So what I'm going to do is put them in the calculator. So entered in exactly as it's shown here. And it is very important that we go back and check to make sure we entered it in correctly. So I have negative 3x, parenthesis, 7x minus 4, close parenthesis, plus 6x minus, close parenthesis, 13 minus 24x squared, close parenthesis. And I want to look at each one of these answer choices individually. Let's look at the first one. 3x squared plus 18 x minus 13. Now the idea again is, since this original problem that we're starting with right here, I'm going to be, if I simplified it, it's going to match one of these 4 answer choices. So with that being said, if I look at the graphs, one of these answer choices is going to have the same graph as our original problem. So I don't want to just hit graph, I want to hit zoom 0, which is zoom fit. And that's going to fit both of the graphs onto my screen. Now since the calculator is still thinking and I only see one graph, what that tells me is my answer is F. But I want to go ahead and do another answer choice to show you what you would get if it wasn't the correct answer. And since J is so close to F and I only have to really change one sign, I'm going to choose to do that one. Change that to a plus and I have choice J, and I hit zoom 0 for zoom fit. Zoom 0 for zoom fit. Here's my first graph. They come up in order. Let me change my sign, make it correct. It should be a plus right there. Now let's try this again. Zoom, fit. Here's my first graph. And there's my second. So obviously the graphs do not match. Since the graph doesn't match, it's not my answer. So we got our first answer. We were lucky it matched. So that's a trick on how to do that problem. Otherwise, you could distribute and combine like terms and you would get the same answer. If I have this, let me just rewrite the problem. first step is to distribute here and here. And this minus sign out in front of the parentheses, what that really means is there's really a minus 1 out there. And I need to distribute that minus 1. So I have minus 3x times 7x is minus 21x. Minus 3x times minus 4 is plus 12x. I have a plus 6 out here by itself. I can just bring that down. Distribute my minus 1. Minus 1 times 13 is minus 13. Minus 1 times minus 24x squared is a plus 24x squared. Now combine my like terms. I have this is an x squared. I have a minus 21x squared there and a plus 24x squared there. When I combine those, I get a positive 3x squared. Done with my x squared, so I can cancel those out. Now I have a 12x and a plus 6x, which is a plus 18x. Done with my x's, so I can cancel those out. And then I have a minus 13, which shows my correct answer, F. So there's a calculator trick, or you can just go back to distributing and combining like terms. Which one is easier for you?